Welcome to the CPM Customer Success Podcast, where we help Office of Finance leaders enable an exact solution to enhance their corporate performance without spending countless nights and weekends in the office. Hi, I'm your host, Andy Smetana from Nova Advisory. Nova Advisory is a 100% OneStream professional services Diamond implementation partner. We help OneStream customers and prospective OneStream customers get the most out of their OneStream investments. For CPM customer success listeners, we now have a weekly email newsletter to keep you informed on the latest CPM customer success news. By subscribing today, we'll keep you informed on episode releases, including customer success stories, OneStream interviews, and capabilities to keep you up to date about OneStream's unified platform for finance. You can check that out now at Nova Advisory's website, novaadvisory.com/podcast, and subscribe to the CPM Customer Success Podcast newsletter today. Today we're tackling an especially important topic these days, and that's data security and system reliability. In the past few weeks, two major stories have hit the headlines. An AWS outage that temporarily disrupted thousands of cloud-based applications, and a security breach at F5 Incorporated, a global provider of network infrastructure. These events don't have to be the reason to panic, but they can serve as strong reminders. Reminders that architecture, monitoring capabilities, and business continuity planning all are vital things to take into consideration when determining what you use to run your business. For finance leaders in particular, these are non-negotiables. That's why today we're talking about how OneStream Software is engineered with that awareness in mind, delivering the governance, control, and reliability that finance teams need to protect their data and to keep their operations running, even when the unexpected happens. Financial data is among the most sensitive information a company holds. Yet many organizations still rely on fragmented systems, Excel spreadsheets that are passed around by email, disconnected planning tools, and outdated on-premise software. That approach just isn't efficient. OneStream takes a different approach, a unified, secure CPM platform where consolidations, planning, reporting, and analytics all happen within one controlled environment. There's no duplicate data, no exposed spreadsheets, there's no multi-step integrations that could fail. Every user and action is tracked with full auditability. Finance defines who can access or modify what without relying on IT. And because everything lives within OneStream, there are fewer weak points for breaches or data corruption. So how does OneStream actually protect your data? Well, it starts with a multi-tier architecture, separating the user interface, business logic, and database layers, ensuring that no single layer can expose the full system. Authentication is centralized in OneStream's identity server, and detailed security audit reports provide transparency into every login, role change, and permission update. On the compliance front, OneStream aligns with globally recognized framework and undergoes SOC 1 and SOC 2 audits twice a year. These independent reviews validate that the platform meets stringent data protection and control standards. For organizations that can't afford downtime, think global manufacturers, public companies, or universities, OneStream's business continuity and disaster recovery framework offers peace of mind. Each cloud instance is automatically replicated to a secondary data center within the same region. That means if a data center experiences an outage, the system can fail over to its twin environment. Your data is backed up every hour, and your environment can be fully restored within a day, even in a worst-case scenario. Regular disaster recovery testing ensures that those targets aren't just theoretical, and maintenance windows are predictable. Customers get 3 days notice before updates, aligning with Microsoft's security patch cycles. That kind of planning means you won't wake up to a surprise outage during your month-end close. In another powerful demonstration of their commitment to security, OneStream's recently achieved FedRAMP high authorization, the highest level of federal security compliance in the United States. For context, FedRAMP, or the Federal Risk and Authorization Management Program, is a U.S. government framework that sets strict standards for cloud service providers working with federal agencies. The high authorization tier is designed for systems that manage the most sensitive, mission-critical data where a breach could have severe consequences. This certification means OneStream has evaluated and approved to operate at a level trusted by U.S. federal agencies. It covers controls across areas like access management, encryption, monitoring, and disaster recovery, the same standards used to protect the U.S. federal government. So why does this matter for the private sector? Because the same protocols that safeguard federal systems now extend to every OneStream customer. It's a signal of unmatched rigor, showing that OneStream isn't just meeting industry best practices, it's exceeding them. For finance executives, this translates into peace of mind, knowing your CPM platform is secured to a level recognized by the highest authorities in data protection. Now let's get into our CPM customer success stories of the week. First, we have a global packaging manufacturer, which moved from Hyperion and Excel to OneStream. Following their implementation, they reported zero downtime and even completed their first upgrade in just 2 hours, while users were still logged into the system. Next, we have our second CPM customer success story of this week. This one's an African investment group that replaced Hyperion legacy systems with OneStream. They gained built-in audit controls and guided workflows that improved their data accuracy and accountability across 12 African operating companies. Users are now securely executing their daily finance and accounting tasks, all within the OneStream platform. This week we have a third CPM customer success story, and that's a 100-year-old industrial manufacturer which improved their compliance and control validation through checks and confirmation rules built directly into their workflows. This prevented errors before they impacted financial results. The moral of the story here is many CPM solutions advertise better reporting, faster close, cleaner dashboards, more automation. But what truly differentiates OneStream is their trust. Finance leaders can rely on the numbers. There's no more reconciling between spreadsheets. There's no more wondering which version is correct. Sensitive financial data stays protected through encryption, access controls, and audit trails. Even in the event of an outage, failure, or cyber attack, the system is designed to remain operational or recover quickly. Every action, change, or adjustment is traceable, giving CFOs and auditors confidence that their results are accurate and defensible. Trust goes beyond functionality. It's all about confidence that the data, processes, and outcomes are reliable at all times. Legacy CPM systems were built for a slower world, when an outage or delay might have been tolerable. But those days are gone. Finance now operates in real time, under constant scrutiny. OneStream gives finance leaders control and confidence, knowing their data is secure, their system is reliable, and their teams can keep moving even when the unexpected happens. That's resilience in action. It's a unified, governed platform, which means fewer moving parts, fewer integration points, and less opportunity for failure. Exactly where modern finance needs in a world where even the biggest cloud providers can stumble. So as you think about your own finance technology stack, ask yourself, can it keep us safe? Can it stay up when it matters most? Because in today's digital economy, awareness and preparation are everything. With OneStream, that awareness is built into the platform through security, governance, and continuity by design. Thanks for joining us for this episode of CPM Customer Success. Reminder to check out the CPM Customer Success weekly email newsletter to stay informed of the latest CPM Customer Success episodes and OneStream news. You can check that out now at the Nova Advisory website, novaadvisory.com/podcast, and subscribe to the CPM Customer Success Podcast email newsletter today. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you next week for another episode of CPM Customer Success.